Archive, archive, archive. We gotta go, everyone. We gotta go. I get in the server, we gotta go. We're doing it in the archive. Let's go. Hello, Jeremy Beber, hello, Transient, hello, Captain Dysphoria. Lovely to have you here. I'm logging in the server, we gotta go. Sorry, microphone noises. I gotta adjust my thing. Okay. I haven't been on the server for like a week because I've been recording. Who's online? Who we got? Who we got? Oh, we got the whole gang. The gang's all here. I gotta get in the voice chat. Alright, hold up. Hello, Richard Hendricks. How you doing? Okay, I haven't tested out the voice chat yet, so we'll see how it goes. Actually, let me check and make sure I've got my... Alright, so I'm on voice activity. Folks who are going to be in the voice chat, warning. Get up, stand up now! We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go! Everyone, do a big stretch, quick, big stretch. Destroy the patriarchy while you're at it. Follow the instructions on my shirt. Oh, good. Very good, okay. Thanks, Mason. Alright, I'm gonna get in the voice chat. Test everybody's microphone stuff. I probably have to, hold on, let me turn the game sound down. Because we're going to need to hear people's voices. We're doing voice chat today. We haven't tested it. It's going to go perfectly. It's going to be flawless, I'm sure. Hello. Hello. Can folks hear me?
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Yes, we got Brigson. Mephanstress, we got you here. Can't hear Meph. See, Lilthake just logged on. I'm gonna turn the game volume down even further.
Sounds good.
Oh, I can barely hear Meph. Let me see if I can turn you up. Boost you a bit. Meph, can we get another hello from you?
Sure.
Alright, that sounds better to me. Folks who are watching the stream and not taking part, please let us know how the balance is between us. Lotheg, I see you on here. Can we get a hello from you so I can check the sound levels? No one here, Lotheg. You can listen but no mic. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So anybody who's in the voice chat, obviously you're going to want to probably mute the stream if you're also watching the stream, otherwise it's going to get very confusing. My mic might be a little too loud. Hold on. See it peaking a bit. The gain dial on this mic is really, really stiff. Is that... Alright, how we doing in the chat? How we doing in the chat? Are the levels okay? People who are watching in the chat, keep us updated. If I need to adjust somebody's mic, I can do that. Stay in voice with Ensun. Okay, that's alright. So we've got Astorial and Sun. Liltheg is listening, but doesn't have mic. So we'll only have voice from me, Brigson, and Mephanstress. And I'll probably talk too much because I'm used to streaming alone. Okay, oh, I have 4. Okay. I've been trying to prepare for this. I've got 4 temporal gears, so I'm going to keep 2 of these so I can set my spawn at the archive and then set it again when I get back home. Matter of fact, I'll... And wait, I'm going to want to teleport back, right? So then I can set my spawn when I get back home, and I'll leave that one there. And I'm going to want to take this one so I can set a warp to the archive in case I want to go back, right? Quad Rift packs ready and raring. Cool, cool. Alright, so I can actually spare 2 temporal gears. I've got 5 beds. How many people do we actually have? We got more than 5 people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can make 2 more beds very easily. Give me a sec. That way, if we get there and it's bad rift weather... I don't know how many of these I need. If we get there and it's bad rift weather, we can sleep. If we all have beds. I don't know how this works. Here we go. 2, 4, 6... you have a bed, okay. So I'll put the rest of this stuff away. I am mostly prepared, for once. For once. Hey Sparrow, oh my goodness! Nice to hear from you, glad you're here. You're also welcome to join us, you know. Alright, I got 2 text chats to take care of. Plus I gotta try to pay attention to the voice chat, and since my ears are not so great, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, your Ruststone locations per player, yep. So I've got 1 to bring me back home when we're done. And then this one will be, I will set a waypoint there, and I'll keep that with me. We keep our inventory when we die, so... Alright, and I've got 2 gears to spare if anyone needs a gear. Food. I gotta grab the food. So, I have not been on the server for like a week, but... I think we have enough. I think we're probably gonna be okay. Don't need this. Alright, I'm probably not gonna need... Am I gonna need regular tools? I'm not gonna take prospecting pick. Am I gonna need, like... I mean, I know I won't need them for the archive itself, but are we gonna need tools, like, on the way there, maybe? I planned out some of this. Grab a chest to put outside for extra loot. I might as well just take my tools in case I need them. It sounds like we're probably okay for storage space. Do I have... I don't. Hold on. Oh, I've got another gear in here. That's my emergency gear. I'll throw that on my back. We won't be able to put stuff down inside the archive, but... Brought my armor? Oh, okay, sweet, thank you. Alright, where are we meeting up? So we meet up at the teleporter. Spawn teleporter, shall we go? Shall we meet there? And we can take advantage of the group teleportation properties. And if one person has something open, then, got a lucky hat to keep you warm and dry. Well, I've got a crown, and I'm gonna be borrowing armor from Brigson. Okay, Brigson, you got some armor for me? And I gotta distribute some... Oh, thank you so much. Oh, we got a... I actually don't need the sword. Does anyone need a sword? I actually have one already. Take that out, it was bothering me. Alright, I'm not gonna put this on yet. I'll put it on when we get there. Thank you so much for this. Don't know how much we're gonna be able to use a shield, but it's good to have one, I guess. I'm gonna put... Or actually, I'll give this back to you, Brigson, in case you have anyone else you want to give that to. Alright, food. We gotta distribute food. So, people who are planning to be on the front lines for fighting, I got just obscenely overpowered modded basil bread here. So, Brigson, I'm probably gonna give you, like, two stacks of this. Because you're our best fighter. 2 stacks. There we go. There's another stack for you. I got 3 more people here. And I think we're waiting on Asturiel. Alright, here. Rented space, I'm gonna give you... Oh my goodness. Don't lag. Lothag, I'm gonna give you one of these. I got more food for you folks as well. Hey, Asturiel's here. Great. Not quite as up. Plan to hang back and throw spears mostly. Alright. I'll give Asturiel the third super OP stack of bread. And then I also have slightly less but still quite good herbal bread. And then I've got so many muffins. These are also going to give you status effects, which might be a little annoying. I don't know how to disable them, I'm sorry. So I'll... Let's see. There's some muffins for you. There's some muffins for you. There's some muffins for you. Meph, did I give you muffins yet? I gave you bread. I don't know if I gave you muffins. Alright, and I have some more muffins and bread. I can keep some for myself. One of these muffins will recover your entire hunger bar. Okay. So we're going... Oh, I have the... There we go. I have the map and coordinate HUD turned off because of my, thing that I'm recording. Secrets. I also have poultices. Cool. So I did test, by the way, you can eat bread or muffins to heal even if your hunger is full. So you don't have to be hungry to use those. So the archive is at... I've not been there. It's not that far. A little over 5,000, a little under negative 3,000. We're going to teleport here, which is about half of the distance, and then we'll run the rest of the way. And what's the time? Okay, it's afternoon, so it's not that far. Does anyone need anything else? Do we need anything else? I didn't bring a light source. Hold up. I'm just going to grab one of the lanterns in the ground over here. By the way, Brigson, I made a purchase in your shop. I left you a book. That's why I have this already. Alright. Are we ready to go? Does anyone need anything else? Hello, Rufty. Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, Mama Jama, are you gonna come with us? Or are you gonna hang back? You look like you're planning to hang back. You're welcome to join us if you want to. Actually, I don't know if you're watching. Well, the invitation was left already, so she knows she can come if she wants. No pressure, no pressure. All right, so let's go. I'll teleport, and we'll wait. That's a good idea. Just get confirmation, just in case. Everyone who's on the server is welcome to come. Thank you, Rufty. Rufty wishes good luck, everyone. Rufty, you're also welcome to come too. Too much lag on the computer. All right, that's fair. That's fair. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Treasure Hunter Tower. Did everyone make it through? Alright, so we need to go... Just want to drop the gears, very kind of you. Oh yeah, that's right, who's gonna need a gear, because you're gonna want to set your spawn at the archive, because let me tell you folks, it's, we're probably gonna not live through the whole thing. Also, who's got the waypoint? I didn't bring the map with me, but I think... few of us, well, clearly some of you know where you're going. I'm just gonna follow. Also, some people are faster than others because of the X skills and because of professions chosen. Am I? Okay, I'm right in the middle of the pack. Here we go. I don't need to hold this light. I'm gonna hold my muffins. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible at parkour. This is gonna be interesting. Because it's, we did this once before, but we did it on easy mode. Thank you, Jammer Babber. You're also welcome to join us if you want. You can borrow equipment and stuff if you need to. The heck? Is that a ruin? Or has somebody been over here building stuff? Firelight Direct. Oh, that's what that is? Good to know. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm lagging behind. Although others are lagging even further behind. I feel a little bit better about that. Is there a reason we're heading so far east? Has anyone actually gone to the archive already? Oh, you have? You haven't cleared it yet, have you? Can only be done once, unfortunately, and it only spawns once per server, but there is a command that has been added, that was added to the game eventually, that will allow us to spawn another one on the server if we need to. So probably what we'll do is the folks who aren't joining us now because they're not ready or they don't have time or whatever, from your grandma's. Oh, that's right, I forgot. You said that. You told us that. I hope you have a great time at your grandma's. Tell your grandma that we all say hello. And that, I don't know what else to say. I don't know anything about your grandma, I'm sorry. But we say hi. Everyone catch up? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. You're pretty quick. About halfway there. Okay. We good? I think we got pretty much everyone. We can keep going. Although actually, I'll let you go first because you've been there. You know the way. We are very good at this game, aren't we? Who's this with me? Meth. We're killing it. Two of us been playing games like this for years and years and years. Getting stuck in a tree. Perfect. Nobody fall in any holes, alright? It would be really embarrassing. I'm talking to myself. Nobody means me. I'm nobody. Hi everyone, I'm nobody. How you doing? Castle? Oh, I'm... Okay, hold on. I'm missing part of the Twitch chat. I'll have to look at it in a bit, because we gotta move. It's gonna take a lot of time to go through the archive. We gotta get there first. Who am I following? Looks like we've split off into two different directions here. I glanced away from the monitor for half a second to look at the chat. Am I following Meth? Meth, did we get lost? Or is that Brigton?
I'm following someone.
Okay.
I hope they're not lost.
Oh, it looks like most of the names are over here. Come around. Maybe this is a better route. We'll be climbing up so many mountains. Ow. Twisted my ankle, everyone. I'm okay. Gosh, I got my Steam notifications on. It's telling me every time someone starts playing a game. Drawing my eye away from the very important work of running across this beautiful landscape. Waiting at the trader. Ooh, there's a trader. Oh yeah, there's a trader. What kind of trader is this? I gotta mark it on my map. We must be getting close, right? So that's right, Asturiel and Sun are big explorers. You two have gone all over the map, haven't you? Commodities? Alright. I'll add details to that later. Is that a building over there? Is that a ruin? Give me 1 second. Let me just catch up on the chat, folks, and we'll keep running. Scheming plans for a castle? Very good. Yes, I saw that. That's gonna be awesome. Play D&D remotely once a night. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Have a fun D&D session. You can always do it later. Alright. Talking about building plans. Okay, I'm ready. Beyond this range is the Archives Mountain. I love how you're holding your lantern so ominously as well. I want to see, is this a ruin or is this part of the Archives? I can't not go and look. We got better ruins on here, and oh my gosh. The ruins that we get in this game are so glorious. This is incredible, look at this, it's like a witch's hut. Oh, I love it! I'm sorry folks, I'll be with you shortly, but this is just too cool to not. Witch's hut. I'm gonna have to come, I'm sure it's been looted, but I'm gonna have to come and look at this and get building ideas later. Alright, I'm ready. Sorry. Meteor right outside. Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even see that. I have not found a single meteor on the server. On the other hand, I haven't actually traveled much, so... That's very cool. This is good. It's a good spot. Alright. Where are we headed? Ooh, you getting a little bit of lag? We are traveling a lot and loading and unloading a lot of chunks here. With a lot of people. Trying to go straight northeast, right? If I fall in a hole, no one's allowed to laugh at me, okay? And getting decent lag. Hopefully that will clear up once we get there and it has time to just load and we're not constantly loading and unloading new chunks. I think we'll probably be okay. How are we on Rift weather, by the way? I haven't checked. Am I leading the pack? Oh, this might not be a good idea, folks. I don't know where I'm going. We got good music for this, though. We're calm? Oh, that's perfect. I was thinking, like, oh, we should have somebody, like, get the server to calm and then log out. And then I realized, ooh, rain's coming. I'll let somebody else lead the way. And then I realized that, you know, the Rift weather might just change on our way there. Not really much point in, Jesus. For now. It's calm for now. Ooh, there's ice here. Gosh. Gorsh. This is... Oh, that's a bear. There's a bear, everyone. Watch out for the bear, please. Beware of bear. This is a stressful run. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yee. Ah. Okay. I need to stop running. Because I can't parkour. You just kind of... You run so fast in this game and you jump so far that you just kind of slam into the stairs if you're going up stairs. Switch to war armor right now. Hold on, I'm gonna need a... Alright. Put my armor on. I'm not gonna hold the shield for now, because... Oh man, I'm a lot slower with this. And when we get to the entrance, I want to set my, my rust stone. Oh man, I'm really slow in this stuff. Wait for me! Wait for the streamer! Okay. I'm here. I'm fine, everything's fine, let's go. Don't worry about me. Ladders are hard, Maph, don't worry. It's okay. The whole world did just see you struggle with that ladder, but don't be embarrassed. I struggle with ladders all the time, you know?
Apparently you can get stuck under the ladder, and that makes you challenge it.
Yeah, the ladder has a hitbox in this game. It's kinda... Oh my gosh. It's a... complex ascent. Oh my gosh. The weather is very appropriate as well. I am really slow in this armor. Coming. Oh, you look good with your mask as well. Here we are. Alright, Warp Stone. I don't remember how to set the... Does anyone know how to set the warp point? I looked it up and now I don't remember. It's a key combo. Control right click. Right mouse. Oh, I got it right. Crouch. Oh, crouch. Crouch is... Hold on. I don't want to accidentally activate it. Crouch right click. That's shift for me, not control. Oh, look at this. Takes 15 seconds. Okay. See what you mean. Make sure to hold crouch, otherwise... Well, actually, I haven't used this yet, so I don't think it would teleport me anywhere. This is a brand new. Okay. Waypoint set. Yes, bound. All right. Also, I'm gonna set my spawn here, I guess, right? Or should we set our spawn inside? Oh, you forgot to charge yours. Oh no. I wish I had an extra to give you. They only have 3 charges, so it might be good to set our spawns here. I don't know if we should set them inside somewhere. Just look at calm. I've got 1. Oh, I have 2 spare gears. If anyone needs a gear and they want to set their spawn. Who needs a gear? Brixton, did you say you didn't have one? Steriel, do you need a gear? I'm gonna set my spawn here. I got bonked. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put my extra gears in here for anyone who needs them. And I guess I'll put the beds in here, because we clearly don't need them right now. Are you getting home? I have a Hearthstone, so I'll teleport home with that. I came on earlier and I set that up. Tomb Raider Secrets of Vintage. You just set spawn here. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I did. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna run home. It wasn't that far. I'll do it another time. Yeah, run back to the teleporter. That's a really good point, Asteriel. You're really smart. Did you know that? You're like, really smart. So these are useless to me now. You know what? I'm gonna, put my Ruststone and Hearthstone away. Since I'm clearly not gonna be using them right now. Oh, I didn't bring any torch. Did anyone bring torches? Should have set the Warp Stone to home. Yeah. That's good. That's a good point. Oh, thank you. I think we're gonna need... We're only gonna need them for the torch holders. There are some torch holders in there, because we can't place torches inside, but there are some spots where you can drop a torch in a torch holder. So... Okay, super, thank you so much. Sticks and grass and yeah, we can make more. We just can't place anything inside the archive, so we should get our inventories sorted out now. Alright, don't put them on your bar yet. Another bit of wisdom. See, this is why I didn't do this myself. I need all of you. Alright, so when we did this on the easy mode server, I still have no idea what we actually did or what happened in there. So as much as possible, let's communicate. So it's so lovely in here. I think this is poop. Does eating food reduce health? Shouldn't. But if actually, Brixton, if your nutrition is not full, then almost everything is nailed down right in space. But yes, I agree. If your nutrition's not full and you eat really nutritious food, you can get bonus hit points that you might not have had before, so that could be it. The crowbar for everything that is. Unfortunately, this whole thing is claimed, so I think even here, if you try to break something... Oh, it does let you break stuff up here. I wonder if they've changed that. We are on a slightly different version of the game than before. But I think you lost 20 health? What are you eating? Rickson, what are you eating? The bread? Bread should have positive health. Like a lot of it. Are you allergic? Dairy just reset. I don't know. Say you're fine? I don't know, Briggs. I don't know if there's some kind of weird bug or if you're allergic to vegetables or something. Are you okay? How's the other stuff going? Ooh. My wrist is sore. I've been recording a lot this week, folks. Probably a couple months out, at least, from having a next video, but it's gonna be a big one. Alright. I'm ready, but I'm not going first. Heal by attacking. Okay, yeah. You probably get all kinds of weird stuff going on with your egg skills. Let's go. I'll bring up the rear maybe so that I can record everyone. Get some of that good B-roll. People going down the ladder. Alright, coming. We're gonna go down, down, down. Oh, you know, there's something I didn't think of. When we did this on easy mode, we had... Hold up. Basket. Aw. No, wait. Sorry, I'm coming, folks. I saw a basket. I can't open it. Never mind. I'm coming. Alright, yeah. Raid stuff on the way out, I suppose. Something didn't occur to me. When we did this on easy mode server, we had temporal stability turned off. Look at this, though. Look at how beautiful. This is, I believe, all of this was done by Elvis, who's helping me with the next event now. And as usual, I'm lagging behind everyone. But, yeah, we might become temporally unstable. Yeah, Bell Workshop. Oh, cannot be opened by hand. Oh my gosh. You all been fighting. It's like there's rubble, the rubble. Oh, it's a dead drifter. A scary one. Huh! Very exciting and thrilling. Okay, good. I'm terrified. Going down. We will eventually, but I think we need to... Oh, we're at the steps here. I think there's something up here that we need, isn't there? I feel like I remember there being something we need to find up here in one of the rooms. Going off on my own, this is unwise. I don't have a shield on. And I'm real bad at combat. Guard room. Loot. Arrows. There's some arrows up here. Practice shot. Some rope. I don't think we need that. There's like a special piece of equipment or something we need to find somewhere, right? Mama Jama couldn't resist watching. Hiya. You know you're welcome. And you're also welcome to join us, but it is a spoopy down here. And we can't break anything. Yeah. So... Can I not get in here? Oh, here we go. Right. No bad guys. Yeah, we can't break anything, we can't place anything. There is some loot. But I think most of the loot in here is actually not very good. Ruined weapons. Everyone else went to engineering. Guys! Didn't wait for me. Oops. Can't put stuff back in once you've opened it. Put stuff in there, though. Alright, alright. We should probably go with the rest of the gang. I know there was something upstairs that has to be found, though, isn't there? Ugh. Elvis, when you were building this, did you test it with it all claimed so that you can't walk around? Got coal. Oh, we're definitely gonna need coal. Oh, there's a cat mask up here. Artisan scarf. I know I said we're gonna loot afterwards, but some clothing in here. I remember there being a piece that was missing for the machine downstairs, and I think Mephansterus found it upstairs somewhere, but I don't remember where. Don't think it was in here, but you gotta check, right? All right, I think this room's clear. Oh, you didn't get that one, Meph? Well, shoot. Somebody found something upstairs, didn't they? Asterial, I think I've checked everywhere in here now. I don't know, maybe we should join everyone else. Oh, Brixton, you found all the pieces. Okay, was there one upstairs? Oopie up here. Are bookshelves searchable? These ones are not. These ones are ruined. Uncertain. Alright, well. Walking so slow with this armor on, but I don't want to take it off. I'm coming down. I'm coming. I'm gonna miss all the action. Alright, engineering's right here. I'll show the audience. We got some fancy high-tech stuff from the ancient times, but we're missing pieces here and there. We need to get all the pieces working, and then the lights will come on. And then there's a boss we're gonna have to fight. The pieces are not in here, I believe. There was something in... Gosh, I don't remember. Everyone's stuck together except for me and Asterial. We just wandered off. Why did we do this? Asterial, why did we do this? It's like melted temporal gears. I think that's essentially what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna walk off the edge. Just guarding me? Aw, thank you. I certainly need it. Actually, I didn't take very much damage from that. I got hit a bunch.
Gratitude.
What's going on? Scorod item C is now following. Thanks for the follow. Nice to have you here. Alright. I'm here, everyone. It's okay. I know you were waiting for me. They weren't waiting for me, you guys. We're looking for stuff, right? I feel like this is a bug. A lot of the aged containers don't open. Found a ladder down. These are locust spawners. Ugh. It's very unpleasant to walk around in, I'll tell you what. Means they're empty? No, there's I actually tested this in creative mode. Even if they're empty, you can still open them. especially in creative mode, when you need to be putting loot in them. But there are certain ones which do not open now, which used to open. Nothing in here. I'm searching these little cells over here. I'm afraid I'm gonna get stuck somewhere. Snow goggles, rope. Warning? Warning what? I'm immediately checking the rift weather. Yeah, so you're supposed to be able to open these, but you can't. That one you can, this one you can't. It's weird. Cloth, rush matting. What's the warning for? Should I be feared? Want the patchwork bunk beds? Yeah, no kidding. Oh! Hi! Hiya. Is that what the warning was for? Can't open empty collapse. You can in creative mode, or you're supposed to be able to, because otherwise you can't put stuff inside them. Guess these have been searched already, huh? Get another set of eyes on them. Building is all just so good. Shout out to the builders? Maybe just builder. I think it might literally just be one builder. I feel like when I get into a game, I start getting into weird, how do you get cloth? Flax. Fibers intertwine into cloth. I get into weird postures when I'm focusing on a game, and then I realize I'm, like, all twisted up. Oh yeah, and then, you combine the linen with a stick to make the cloth, and then you can dye it. There's a ladder here. I feel like I shouldn't be going down here. I feel like this is unwise. No? Not down there. Water down here. Hello, Thay. I'm afraid to get off the ladder. I don't see anything, though. I'm looking around. Oh, wait a second. I remember, yeah, I remember this now. I think there is something in here, isn't there? You ever search the rooms on the big ladder down? There's not really any rooms on that, I think. I think it's just junk. I think it's all just falling apart. I'm coming with you, Lotheg. There's probably gonna be big bads down here. Creepy dudes. Hello? Every shadow I see, I just assume. Additional rooms here. Yeah, there's a whole level down here, which I think has got stuff that we need to find. And probably really high-level drifters and like sawblade locusts and stuff that will kill me. I would say us, but let's be honest, it's just me. I'm the one who's gonna die. Waste? Wasn't there something important in the waste? I feel like I remember thinking that there was nothing down here, and then there turned out to be something down here. It's all poop! Terra Preta. What do you think Terra Preta is, everyone? Truth revealed. It was poop the whole time. Lots and lots of poop. Do the downstairs in the water go anywhere? Downstairs in the water? Wait. Were there stairs going down in the water? In the reservoir, you mean? I don't think there's anything in the poop. There's those three up there. I swear they're having little secret meetings without us. Should I check the reservoir? It pretty just looks like brownies or protein bar. What on earth is a sawblade locust? Oh, Jen, remember, you're still so new. You're in the noble's quarters, okay. Forbidden snack. Yeah, there was a ladder in the water. I just got some sound from Mephansters, but I don't think it was actually Neff talking. On your first iron? Congratulations! That's a big step. Was there something going down in the reservoir that I missed?
Just popping in real briefly. The raid coming in.
We got a what? We get a raid coming in?
Yep.
We got a big raid coming in? Is this the one I was warned about? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a big raid, alright. Is this Gemini Taze group? Hi! Oh my gosh. Well, let me come out of the water here.
Gratitude.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. Wow. Alright. I'm in like a scary situation in this game. So I'm gonna try to pay attention to... Where did you all... You're upstairs, okay. New people coming in. First of all, my people, if any of you don't know, I think probably all of you know already. Gemini Tay is a Minecrafter, hermit crafter, very, very cool overall person. And thank you so much, Gem, for coming. I'm stuck. Okay. And you should watch her if you're not. She's great. All you people coming in. I'm Ari, Secret Foxfire. Are we stuck on the... Are you stuck on the ladder, little thing? Okay, we're good. We're playing Vintage Story. It may look a bit like Minecraft at first glance, but it's very much surface level similarity to Minecraft. It's a very different, very gritty survival. Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to say thank you to all you lovely people coming in, but just know I am grateful. We're in like a dangerous endgame area here. Trying not to get squished by monsters. Meph, where are we going here? Oh wow. But welcome all of you. I'm so glad that you're here. And I get to show off this cool game, this beautiful structure. This is a sort of the end game lore structure called the Resonance Archive. I'm gonna go see what's going on over here. Ooh, okay. Have we found any of the pieces that we need to fix the engineering stuff? I haven't found anything. I've just been wandering around aimlessly. I don't know what's going on.
I found a Jonas part, a parallel transfer vessel.
Okay, that's good. Might want to move the now following graphic. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hold on. Hold on a sec. The heck is... Oh, did somebody throw torches down there? Yeah, that's probably going to be in the way a lot, huh? Alert box. Just move that. We'll move that up to the... We'll move that down to the corner there. Oops. I wasn't prepared! And there's so much in the chat now. There we go. That should be a little bit less in the way, I hope. I'm very grateful to all these new people coming in. I wasn't prepared for... I should have been. I was warned that this might happen. Alright. Oh my gosh. Noble's Quarters. No. Flux Gap Connector. I don't know what we're doing and what we're looking for, so I'm just going to show these beautiful people. Meep is still there, Mama Jama. Don't worry. Meep is still there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, new people coming in. This is a game that I usually play. I stream on Sundays starting a little under an hour ago and going for a little over an hour from now. Oh, this is looking good. We've been fixing things up. We've been fixing things up. Why did I get all this stuff? Oh, from killing drifters probably. Oof. That's my cat Meep and the little splash thing that comes up. He's a very sweet boy. Matter of fact, in honor of the raid, let me see if I can get Meep to come and say hello. Sit tight for a second. I'll be right back.
Gratitude.
There we go. Everyone say hi to me. He's a little annoyed with me. He was sleeping. Are you mad? I'm sorry, bud. Why don't you say hi? Wanna go back to sleep? Alright.
Gratitude.
There we go. Everyone loves... That's why everyone comes here, I think, for real. Just to see me. Okay. Alright, we need a pump head, large temporal gear to turn on the lights. I have no idea where any of these things were found the last time we did this, because other people did it while I wandered around being confused, which is pretty much how it's going this time as well. Appreciate you all so very much. We got some stuff working, though.
Gratitude.
Brigson, do you have any vague recollection of where you found stuff last time? Pompeii was in the teleporter room. Okay. And... oh my goodness.
Gratitude.
We're gonna have a lot of gratitude coming through. Hunting the bell. Okay. Is it a bell locust? I'm definitely gonna leave that up to you if so, because those things are scary. This game is really very pretty, newcomers coming in. We're just in, like, the scariest... Alright, Noble's quarters have been searched, right? Nearly killed you last time. Nearly killed you. That's terrifying. Ugh. Nothing kills you. And a door opened up on the first floor and the lights came on. I don't think... wait. The lights... oh, some of the lights have come on. First floor. First floor meaning the floor we entered on? I'll take hints. I would be over the moon if I actually contributed to this raid this time.
Gratitude.
Cause I didn't really do much last time. Everyone... oh gosh, this armor is so heavy. This is me, by the way. I'm gonna risk taking this off for a sec. That's my character. That's a mask. Let's see, what's slowing me down the most? Guess they're all the same, huh? They're all identical. Just take one piece off.
Gratitude.
Bell Workshop is open now. Is that top floor, middle floor, or downstairs? Is anyone upstairs? Okay, somebody's upstairs. Several on this floor. I don't think anyone is downstairs. I'm gonna go down. Got through the Bell Workshop, had the big temporal gear. Brixton, the absolute MVP. I'm so glad you're here. He doesn't look very grateful.
Gratitude.
He is. He's a sweet boy. He is a sweet boy. He, wait, where's the... oh no, the ladder's in here.
Gratitude.
Leads downstairs. I don't know if I should turn that sound off temporarily. Ah! We keep getting stuck. The ladder is here. Yes! Look at me with my memory. My big, fancy... My turn to have trouble with the ladder. Alright, over here. We got stairs. Me and Meph can try and search the lower floor. You know, where the most dangerous monsters are. I'm sure the two of us are the most qualified, right? Alright, I kind of went left before. What was that?
I said it'll go great.
Okay, good.
That's why I brought a shield.
I have one in my inventory. I'm not using it because I got a light source and a sword.
Gratitude.
Goodness. So many new followers. Translocator room. Still locked. Ugh. Clockwise to engineer. Okay. I haven't found anything useful. I feel like
Gratitude.
Nothing. Dead end.
There's a ladder down here.
There's a subscriber in there too? Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Usually I don't get such a huge influx of folks, so I don't need to dig through everything. I do want to thank whoever subscribed. Tabulin. Tabulin or Tabulin? Probably one of those. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's very kind of you. Genuinely appreciate you. By the way, anyone who's watching who's interested in this game and wants to play on this server, you can play on the server with me. All of my patrons are invited to play on the server with me. It is literally just $1 a month to get in, just to keep the server running. So if you're interested, it's not Minecraft. Again, I know people get confused because it has a similar aesthetic with the blocks and the pixels, but I am going away from everyone else.
Okay, so this should open the lowest floor's door to the translocator room.
Oh, that's where I just was. Yes! Oh, glory! You've done it! Praise Brigson. I don't know where you found any of the stuff or how you did any of this. I'm just wandering around exactly the same as I did last time. They isolated me, Mama Jama. The large gear is put back on the mechanism. Yeah. It's open now. Yay! Good job, everybody. Has anyone died? I think everyone's... No one's died yet, right? We got a couple of folks down at the bottom. Is there a way back up from there? I'm not sure if there is. How'd you guys get down there?
There was a stairway.
There's a stairway?
We found a ladder down to a stairway.
Oh. I've never been down there.
Ladder.
Where's the ladder? I'll come down.
It was tucked in a corner as we were walking around. Lefeg and I spotted it and went down.
Alright. Yeah, I've never been down to the bottom. I don't think there's anything... Well, I don't think there's anything required down there. That doesn't mean there's nothing down there.
There's a lot of junk.
It sounds like the rest of this place. Is there a big hole in the middle?
Oh. Yeah, there's like a giant pillar thing.
Oh, I think that's holding up the whole thing. Alright, I'm gonna go into the translocator room. Asterial, this is a scary place that we're heading towards now. Brixton, did you already go in the translocator? Help, oh god. This is where we all start dying a lot. Alright, here we go. By the way, I want to point out again to all the incoming people who have never seen this game and are just used to Minecraft. This is all vanilla. This is not modded or anything like that. This is the base game. Loot. I know I shouldn't be looting. I should be going to help folks. But I can't not look in the boxes. Chat, you understand what I'm talking about, right? Alright, we have to, like, swim through... sewage, right? Oh boy. We got locusts. Oh my gosh. I'm coming. I'm following behind at a safe distance. Hold on, let me put torch there. Hello, I'm here to be helpful. As I have been the whole time, definitely. There's a mining machine back here. No, nothing useful. It's the pump head. You already found it? Brixton, I don't think you needed us here. Even though Pride Month is over, it's now our time to be happy Pride. Thank you, Lawful Lover. That is a very good first chat. I agree. Happy Pride. And it's Disability Pride Month now, so I get 2 Pride Months. So happy Pride both ways to everyone. I guess we're done with the sewers. I don't think there's anything else of particular use down here. Where you going? Oh, you looting? They're looting! I guess I can... I helped! I put torches in the things. Locust, yeah. Did you get the part that we needed? The pump head? Can I see the pump head? I've never even seen any of these parts. It's so gross in here. Oh, it's rented space. Wait, did Brixton go back already? I'm so confused. At the top of the reservoir. Okay. I'm coming back, I guess. Need to go through it to get up. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to stick some more coal in the boiler. Alright, reservoir's this way. Staircase is collapsed. Floor's made of feces, yeah. Yeah. The rest of this game's really pretty, I swear. I got a video on YouTube which went semi-viral recently, which scared the crap out of me, honestly. 100 Days in Vintage Story, and you watch that video if you want to see the pretty in this game. This stream is we're showing the scary. Though honestly, we're not even seeing that much of the scary, because the rift weather is calm today, so we're not getting that many enemy spawns. Up we go. Brixton redeemed Get Up, Stand Up again. Hello, DT Wifey. Welcome. I gotta get up, I gotta get off the ladder first. Hold on. I can't, I'm a little, okay, there we go. Alright, everyone, we gotta get up, stand up, so if you can, join me. Get up, stand up, do a big stretch. Show your chubby belly if you got one. Destroy the patriarchy with my unicorn friend. Okay. Very good. Game is very pretty and atmospheric, yes, true. Okay, oh, is this the pump head? Yay! I'm gonna do something useful. Here we go. Here we go. I'm very important. I have the critical piece. Me. Just me. Definitely, got it myself. Definitely was not handed to me. A little gentle, condescending pat on the head. I'm not complaining. I needed it. Thank you. Here we go. Mama Jama, if you really don't want to see... I actually don't know where this goes. If you really don't want to see anything spoilery, the big spoilers is coming. Where does the pump head go? Is it... Wait, liquid pump? There's got to be another pump that is missing the head, right? Somebody get the boiler. Missing pump head. Done! I did it! It was me! I saved the day. You need meds? Take them now. Good point. Everybody take your meds. Took my meds before the stream. We're good. Boss is next. So, we're making very good time. And I'm sure that's not entirely because Brigson had done it all before and pretty much did it for us again. We're having fun exploring, aren't we, friends? We need to go to the library. That's upstairs, right? Just trudge through here. Try not to get smashed by anything. Why do I have a vine in my pocket? I don't care. Alright. I do believe it's upstairs that we need to go. Right? Just throwing away their junk. Is it upstairs that we need to go? Where's Brigson? Brigson is always where we need to be. Yes, okay. Top floor. I remembered something correctly. I'm useful. If it weren't for me, hold on, I'll think of something. Well, we wouldn't be on stream, that's for sure. Yeah, here we go, the library. Do not fall down the floor crack. Well, we need to fall down the floor crack together, right? Be smart to put spawn here, yeah. However, I already set my spawn outside. That's a good point. Armor on. So this boss is not... It's not super polished. I'm healed up. Hey, does anyone need any more muffins, by the way? I got more muffins. I made these muffins, by the way, chat. There's syrup-covered acorn muffins. This is modded. This is not part of the... Rebind your stones. I put my stone in my basket, which I can't set down now because we're in protected area. It's on my back. I'll just have to come back down the ladder if I die, when I die, repeatedly. And then I can show, I did it on purpose because now I can show all these lovely people in the chat the outside and the way down here. Alright. Is there light down there? Somebody will have light, right? I can have my shield up. A little. Somebody stand in the back with a... There you go. Alright, let me just show on the stream what we got here. So the library is over there. That's our ultimate goal. But it's blocked off. And silver spear? I do not have your spear. There's this crack down on the ground, and we gotta go down there and we gotta find a way through. So, have a drink, because you're not going to have a chance to drink when we go down there. It's not a very polished fight. It's not, the controls are not super, super sharp. Keeps having a little drink. Good job, mate. Lead by example. Alright, who's going first? Everyone looks at Brigson. Brigson, you get the fanciest armor. Adventure awaits! Valhalla! Alright, I'll come in behind you. Here we go! In! Here we go! Oh my gosh! I think we have PvP on, by the way. Careful. We might be hitting each other a little bit. I'm doing okay, actually. Oh, oh. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. No, no, no. We'll go over here. Yeep. No, you stop facing me. Look the other way, please. Look the other way, please. No. Stop. Don't throw any rocks at me, please. Asturiel just getting right in there. Can I? Guess I can't get back. I can't get up behind it. Yeep. Oh, oh. Don't throw a rock at me. We're doing pretty well. We were geared up for this, folks. Sneak up behind while it's targeting somebody else. Ooh! Am I actually hitting it? I better get lots of combat XP from this. Oh my! I'm afraid I might be hitting someone else. I'm gonna heal up a little. Yeah. I want to hit my friends. Just throwing rocks. Immobilized Eidolon, you're not doing so well this time around. We were kitted out this time. We came prepared and overpowered. Ooh. Right. Okay. I think it's kind of only hitting one of us at the time, so. Ooh. We got this, folks. We got this. Ow. It's dead! We did it! Yeah! Nice work, everyone! Whew! That went, really surprisingly well. Can we... we can't cut it up. Are you actually able to get that with a hammer? Everyone made... Nobody died! Nobody died. Incredible. Yeah, last time we died like 30 times. I mean, we weren't as kitted out, but also we were playing kind of the server on easy mode, so... I guess we knew what we were doing better this time. Get up there? No, I don't think I can. Alright, to the library. This is what we came for. This is why we're here. Here we go. I'm gonna turn the HUD up for a second and just... This is it. The ruined library with all the ancient knowledge in it. There's actually not that much knowledge. Yeah, turn on the lights. Is there a way to turn on the lights? There's some bits and pieces of things to find in here, but the most important thing... Ah, lights! Incredible. I'll keep that on my hotbar, won't I? The Necronomicon? Walk right past it. Isn't it right here? Oh no, this is just a resonator. This plays music. You can find little, like, wax cylinders for this. It's up in the center somewhere, right? Oh, the lights boiler. I did not see it. Oh, is it in the entrance? Wait, where is the blueprint? We're here looking for a blueprint, folks. There is a blueprint in here. I think it's right... I thought it was right here, but it must be... centralized somewhere. It's like on display. Oh, you have the blueprint already, Breakson. Okay. So the blueprint is for a glider. So if you're thinking Minecraft, think something like an Elytra, except in this game, nothing is that. Everything is hard. Can't pick up those loose rusty gears. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't pick up anything that's not in a container because this whole area is claimed so that we don't break it. so that we can't just mine in and, you know, steal everything. We can go poke through the shells. There's like some paper you can grab, and books and stuff. But yeah, in Minecraft to get an Elytra, we completed this dungeon yesterday. Got a little bit emotional. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's really, really beautiful. This is really well done. Shout out to Elvis. I don't know if Elvis worked with anyone, but I do know that Elvis worked on it and maybe alone built this whole thing. Very talented. Oh! There's a cylinder right here. I can put some music on, folks. I'm not gonna get anything here. Everyone else is gonna get to it before me. Although, actually, you know what? I think we can take our armor off at this point. Move a little faster. Oh, so much better. The armor really weighs you down. I'm gonna put a cylinder on, folks. I'm gonna put some music on. But yeah, to get an Elytra in Minecraft, you have to, like, go to the end and find one, right? Oh! Search for a recent recording. Sorry, I'm not reading all this. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Old man's voice. I don't even know what all this is supposed to mean. This is like a little computer? This is just lore, then. I thought I could put a cylinder on this one. If the archives still stand and you're hearing this message, you must already know this. The world has changed. Come find me, my friends. There's much to discuss. Just for a recent recording? I think this is what I just did. Yeah, it is. Search for something old? I think this is all the same. I wanted to put a cylinder in. Won't let me. Alright, I'm taking it home. Watch your volumes. How is the volume? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of spears here. I don't want to take somebody's spears. And I got a bunch of jugs now? I don't know where all this stuff's coming from. For the resin area, yeah, apparently it doesn't matter. Apparently you can't play anything on it. You're fine? Okay, good, thank you. Alright. We made really good time, folks. There's actually plenty of time left. I'm gonna have to run back to spawn. Or at least back to the teleporter. And take a look through. I set a waystone to be able to teleport here. Yeah, I don't think we can take anything off of these shells because they're ruined. So I can come back here anytime. I just gotta remember to keep that stone and not set it anywhere else.
There are lore books you can get. They have glowing green spines. You
Ooh.
can interact with them.
On the bookshelves, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
cool.
got like 5 of them.
Right! Oh, I didn't see that! Rotten lore book. The Weight of Stone. Alright, let's read The Weight of Stone. Stationary long-term recording. Place of origin unknown. State, background noise, technical issues. And this one is for you, my lovely niece. What is it? It's heavy and clinking. Well, why don't you open it, hmm? Are they stones? Boisterous laughter. You sound so disappointed. What's so bad about stones, little Emily? But there's stones everywhere. Indeed there are. But these here are special. Special stones? Marbles! Worked on them myself, see? All round and smooth and easy in the hand. So they're round stones, but still stones. Heish, aren't you impatient today? Look here, let me show you. Put one down like this, see? And then you take the others and try to... Aha! Almost hit it. Want to give it a try? It looks easy. Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Want to make a bet with your uncle? Oh, never do that, kids. Never make a bet with your uncle. Mama said you shouldn't gamble. Right, your mother's absolutely right. Well then, I guess then I'll take these here back and search for a better gift for our little girl. Give them here, you gifted them, so they're mine now. But you didn't want them, did you? No, I want them. You can't catch me, so you can't take them back. Oi, no running. Wait, if your mother sees you, and off she goes, little whirlwind. Aw, it's a little bit of someone's story from the past. Thanks for the tip there. If that was, I did not know about that. It's really cool. Found a hat? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is a hat. Alright. Yes. Yep. Very good. Very, very good. I approve. Is there an easy way out of here, by the way? I think we have to, like, climb over the rubble. Go back, because I would like to... Whatever newcomers are still remaining after the climax is passed. I would like to show what this game normally looks like, because it's most of it is not like this. Although this is gorgeous in its own way. Do you want this book or should I grab it? Oh, you can grab whatever. Any books I get, I'm probably just going to give to Brigson Horror's Library anyway. I don't usually really read the lore, because I've just read so much of it already. I probably should, because a lot more has been added to the game since I last really read it. This game is being updated all the time. Actually, there's a slightly new version out now. Yeah, I think we can climb out here, right? Ching Chong hat. Hmm? This game is breathtaking, yeah. Ah, I see. Yeah, not the best choice of phrase, Jammer Pepper. It was a graduation hat, I think. Or something like that. It looks like a graduation cap. Love it. Alright, there's like 45 minutes left. I got all these lovely new people here. I got... Brixton, you've got the blueprint, right? So you can copy that for us and we can all make gliders, which I've never actually done. I'm gonna head out. Anyone who wants to head out can come with me. I'm gonna have a muffin and then I'm gonna head out. We just gotta climb over the rubble here, I think. You can't get in this way, because you can't jump up high enough, but you can get out this way. And then to get back in, you just have to go down the crack. And then we just need to go up the big ladder. And then I have a big run. I'm gonna head back to spawn, so I can show all the pretty things to everyone. I don't remember where the ladder was. Was it this way? I think it was over here. We're pretty deep underground. Actually, I'm also noticing that we're temporally stable. I was worried that we were going to lose temporal stability this deep down. Bell Workshop, no, that wasn't it. Oh, folks are following me. I better figure out where I'm going. Have someone's arrows. I didn't bring any ranged weapons, so none of it's mine. The time, by the way. 8 a.m. Perfect. Ugh. Dropped a couple of frames there, but it's okay. I think it's... Here we go. Exit. Out we go. I barely had to do any fighting. This was a very good raid for me. Oriental hat. It looked like a graduation cap to me with just like beads down the front. But the inspiration for clothing and stuff in this game seems to kind of come from all over, I think. Some of it definitely is inspired by Far Eastern styles and things. The Chinese courts. Oh, okay. You know more about it than I do. Very cool. Alright. Up at the top, we see daylight again. Ah! Went up too high. Alright. It's raining. It's foggy. I'm going to turn the game volume back up. We didn't really use the voice channel that much, actually. I love the rain sounds in this game. You know when it rains in Minecraft and it's horrible? Still here from the raid? I'm so glad you're still here. I know whenever there's a big raid, the majority of people are kind of already ready to log off. But some people will stick around, hopefully. So this is what... It's not always raining like this. Does anyone want us to wait before we head back to the tower? There it is. Pin that. This map and everything you see is all... This is vanilla. This is part of the base game. A lot of quality of life stuff. The developers of this game started out as Minecraft modders, and they were kind of frustrated with the limitations of Minecraft. So they just made their own game. They took the inspiration of the things that they liked from Minecraft, but then they went real far in their own direction with it. Oh, Brixton, I need to give your armor back as well. Should I leave it in this chest here for you, or do you want me to just give it to you later? I know you're not using it at the moment. But... Store Donut, you're still here too? I'm so pleased! There's definitely a lot more people watching now than usually are, so some of you are still here. Just store it somewhere. You know what? I'll just bring it to your base. Anyone excited by books? I want to run back to spawn, which means we have to run past a bear. That's gonna be fun. We need to go this way, and then around that way. Oh gosh, the way up here was convoluted. I'm just remembering. Did you take any more damage from the food, by the way, Brixton? That was so weird. I don't know if it's one of your X skills things or suckers. Excuse me. What happened? Who's suckers? Why are we suckers? Warp stone away. Ah. You know what? Fair. I planned badly. Set my warp stone here. And then I set my spawn here. I did everything backwards. At least coming down is easier than going up, right? Okay. There was a big old bear near here. How's the music, by the way? If it's too loud, please let me know. The right direction. Which I feel like might be just a tad on the loud side. Just looking at the bars in my OBS. It's a little bit loud. How's that? Is that a little better? The music kind of gets louder and quieter a lot. So we need to go... Can't see myself on the map. There's too many people here. This way. This way. It's good? Okay, sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's your main job. Your job is to be here, keep me company, be awesome, and let me know if the sound needs balancing. There was a huge bear over here. I took my armor off. So if I get hit by a bear... Hello, chicken. I don't like running through hilly areas like this. Just because it's... Hello, raccoon! Those raccoons will steal your berries, you gotta watch out. Hearthstone sent us to server spawn instead of our spawn point with the temporal... Interesting! Oh, I wonder if my Hearthstone would work then. I don't want to try it now, though. I just came down off the mountain. That is weird, though. That might be a bug worth reporting. We got a bit of a run here. But look at the beauty. The beauty of this game and this game world. I got stuck in a tree again. Math! Adena again. Oh, I want to mark where that Twilight was as well. If anyone has ever played... Is it possible for you to go check out my base today? Actually, it very well might be. We've got over half an hour left. I was actually kind of preparing to potentially maybe go long. I wasn't sure how long the archive would take, but that was actually pretty quick, so... Yeah, I don't see why not. You're not too far from spawn, is that correct? Fish? Yeah, if any Minecraft players have ever played Terra Firma Craft, the original concept from this game is based quite a bit on Terra Firma Craft. The game has diverged considerably since then. It is definitely not a clone by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, this is... Thought maybe I could go around here, but no. We gotta hop. Actually, I could buy... Brixton, do you have that, that X skills perk that lets you walk up 1 block high? I feel like I remember you saying you had that, but I'm not sure. Get me out of here. I've been tempted to take that one, but I've been worried that maybe it would be annoying. Meph, you have that one? Is it good? Does it feel good or is it annoying? So far it's good. You know what? I can get it right now. What is it called? Steeplechaser, yeah? I have so many survival levels available. It's amazing. Oh, I'm never gonna recover from this though, am I? Let me see. Oh my god. Yep. I'm doomed now. Here's the thing, I'm not playing with X skills for the current 100 days video that I'm recording. So I'm gonna get used to this, and then I'm gonna have to go back. And I'm never gonna recover. Shoot. Alright. Oh, that helps so much. Jumping up the 1 block high step things is... Level 2 steeple lets you cheese into the library. Cheater! Hooligan! We got hooligans on my server. This is way easier. No wonder you're all getting so far ahead of me. Aside from the fact that I know some of you have a faster walk speed. Due to your various skills and professions. I think I'm going to change my profession, by the way. Like my in-game job. I took the modded beekeeper profession because it looked neat. And it turns out it doesn't actually... Ooh, that's a hole. Watch out for the hole, everyone. Don't fall in the hole. Oh. I don't want to... Hold on. Go around... Let's go around the large... Dang it. Alright, let's just swim. We'll do a little F5. We'll do a little F5 swimming. How about that? Nice, peaceful jog home. Little swim through the swamp here. There's an X skills that adds a second profession. I don't think it adds a second, like, vanilla profession, no. That lets you take a second specialization in X skills. But I want to change my job, which is normally not allowed. There's a command I can run that will let that happen, though. Oh, I'm being defeated in a race. This is what I get. I'm gonna stay in F5 for a bit and hope I don't fall in a hole. I was gonna set, like a community goal, like we have the museum that we're repairing, we have the translocator building. I was thinking of setting, maybe we repair the translocator building, like fix it up. And then once that's done, everyone gets a character reset if they want one. Look at me go! Whee! Ow. I get myself hurt with this. Alright, this is actually not a good way to play. Let's go... I don't need to jump there. Let's go around. Why am I getting danger music? I have fallen way behind, haven't I? Ah. At least we didn't get chased by that bear. Cool. Much more comfortable as a tailor. What did you choose, a character creation this time, Mama Jama? I'm a-coming. Mega Brayton's letting me win. I'm alright with that. I need a win today. I had a hard day today, folks. I got up, did not sleep very much last night. And I had to work. And the nature of my job, I'm a freelancer. So far behind, fell in a hole. Aww. You okay? Do you need help? You need us to come get you? This is where the firelight is, right? Yes. You guys decorated it and everything. What is this? Oh, it's just spare rocks. Okay. There were drifters, no longer any drifters. That sounds about par for the course. That's our Brixton. Yeah, the nature of my job is work comes in, and there's a schedule, and I have deadlines, and I keep track of my deadlines, and I'm very, very precise with what work I'm going to do on what days. But the work doesn't actually get to me, because there's like people ahead of me in the sort of production line of my company. And the work doesn't usually get to me until the day before it's due. So I usually basically try to get everything done as soon as it comes in, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. And then I can get myself a day off every now and then by just getting stuff done in advance. And today there was a big batch of work, like a really, really unusually large batch of work. I'm just gonna take in the view here. That the person before me was supposed to get it to me yesterday. And my due date is tomorrow. And tomorrow is one of the days I plan to take off. And the work wasn't ready. And this is the second week in a row that that has happened. Did you take the trader with you? You did. Back to spawn! I said back to spawn! Here we go. Spawn! Yay! Alright. This is our spawn village. The music's getting a bit intense again. Just turn it down just a tiny bit. You're a clockmaker. Ah. Remember your commoner? Yeah, I usually take commoner. This is our trader who came with us. This trader lives in the tower. After a while, Shift will teleport back to their tower. Anything to trade, Shift? Anything good? Nah, this is crap. Actually, the glass is not too bad, but I'm not in need at the moment. Alright, Brixen, I'm gonna leave your armor... Oh, I probably shouldn't leave it here. I might get mistaken. You know what? Let's go... I'm gonna pop over to Brixen's real quick and just leave the armor at his castle. His dwarfen fortress. And then, Gemmer Beber, if you want to show off your base, you can show off your base. Yeah, I'm real frustrated because tomorrow was supposed to be a day off for me. And, it's not gonna be. This person ahead of me didn't get their job done for the second week in a row with this very large batch of work. So I wrote them a very nice message because I know things happen and, you know, sometimes life gets on top of you. I don't want to get anyone in trouble or anything like that. It's the armor I was wearing. Thank you for the loan, Brixen. I really appreciate it. Brixen's base is incredible. By the way, again, if you're a Minecrafter coming in from Minecraft, this game has chiseling built into the game as a vanilla mechanic. So people can make all kinds of truly incredible, beautiful things with chiseling. These doors, vanilla as well. Should probably not poke around too much. Made shake roofs today. Yeah, that one's modded. The shake roofs are modded. We have a lot of mods on here. Game is very mod friendly. But yeah, this is the translocator building. As you can see, it's a little, you know, there's some moss growing on stuff. We got some windows missing. There's holes here and there. The roof needs repairing. So my proposal is, because I think quite a few of us are maybe rethinking, hi buddy. Hi. Neep says hello, sorry, he gets immediate attention. That's the rules. I don't make the rules. The cat makes the rules. Don't bite me. You wanna play, bud? I gotta finish my stream. I got a little while longer. I'm playing a bit. I love my baby boy. Haven't used the modded chisel tools yet? Oh, they're incredible. They let you, like, copy and paste things and plane, so you can, like, shear off an edge of something. You can see the remnants of a party we had last week in here. I made a big bonfire. We could make another big bonfire. Is that dry chalk stone? Yes it is. Chalk dry stone. Shale dry stone. And we got debarked bald cypress logs. Asturial, I believe, made this building during our creative building spawn phase. So before the server opened, I invited patrons to come on and help me build some ruined buildings at spawn that we could fix up. Wasn't that party like 4 weeks ago? There was a party 4 weeks ago. There was a party last week. So these two buildings here, this one with the windmill wasn't there originally, and this one were ruined, built by Lotheg. This inn over here was built by Mephansterus in ruins, and actually Meph is currently fixing it up in survival mode now. It's looking really good in here, man. Really good. And then we'll have another party today. This is the library. Lotheg built the library. Library is still partially ruined, but looking really good now. And we were looking for phyllite. That's what was holding us back. There were holes in the phyllite and broken phyllite bricks that need to be replaced. Now that we have that, we can repair part of the museum. People are already starting to donate items to the museum. We got lots of stuff donated. There's some bookshelves over here for all the books, which are partially empty. But all of these, you can take them, you can put them down. We can also write books. I actually wrote a book earlier as a payment for some tools from Minga Brixton. I marked the Firelight Mine, yes. Brixton is set up because Brixton is so far ahead of all the rest of us that he really doesn't need much of anything other than food. Base is west. We will go and check it out before the end of the stream. That is a promise. So he set up this store where you can take high-quality smithed items, which have extra quality on them because of his X skills. X skills is a mod, which gives you skills that you can train. And instead of paying money or anything, you pay by writing a book. I wrote a story earlier. I wrote the Mushroom Gospel Book 1. We got A Day in the Life by Mama Jama, Night of the Beast by Jeremy Beber. I'm not going to read other people's books without their permission. If you want me to read your book, I can. But if you'd like, I can read out the Mushroom Gospel Book 1. I figure I'll write the sequels if I need more stuff from Brixton. Definitely need a drink if I'm gonna be reading. This was not proofread, by the way, so I hope it's not a mess. And so it was that I became lost in the depths of the caves. You may scoff at my foolishness for having ventured down there at all, and I myself, looking back now, may be inclined to scoff along with you. But that is with the benefit of hindsight, which I did not have at the time. In the moment, I knew only of my determination to deliver unto my uncle the most impressive trinket, thereby securing my position above that of my siblings. The rumors of treasure deep within those twisted tunnels were too tempting for me to ignore. And think not that I did not prepare for the trip. I brought what I presumed to be more food and torches than one could possibly need for 2 days, and I expected to be back home by the next morning. But once in the depths of the caverns, I quickly discovered how one grey stone wall looks much the same as the next. I rounded corner after corner, confident in my ability to find my way back, and it was only when I met a dead end and turned around that I realized how labyrinthine and misleading those tunnels were. Perhaps it was the mushrooms who called me there and confused my mind. Perhaps they sensed their prophet drawing near and took what steps they may take to ensure our meeting. The further I wandered, the more I explored, the more lost I became. I found myself in progressively stranger tunnels and chambers, and at last it began to dawn on me that I was in tremendous danger. I might never find my way home, and these tunnels might become my grave. I could not be sure of the hour so deep underground, so far from the sun, but I found myself growing hungry before long. My simple rations at first gave me comfort, but when it occurred to me that I might soon run out and meet a horrible death to slow starvation, the morsels lost all flavor, and I forced myself to stop before my appetite was sated. I do not know how long I wandered those cold, damp, monotonous caverns, desperately hoping for a glimpse of sunlight. I do know that my food ran out, and then my canteen was reduced to its final few drops of precious water. When I at last, in desperation, swallowed those last drops, my last torch sputtered out. I collapsed to the hard rock floor in despair. I wish I could say I was ready to greet death with honor, but in truth, I was overwhelmed with fear. I cried out into the darkness, not with my voice, for I could produce no more than a croak by then, but with my mind, my heart, and my very soul to bellow, "I do not want to die." It was in that moment that I saw the light. At first I presumed it to be a hallucination, my sanity at last completely destroyed by my ordeal. Or perhaps I was dying at last, and the world was fading into brightness as my spirit left it. But somehow I found the strength to test my limbs. I could still feel them, and as I raised my arm, a shadow passed before my eyes. I lived still, and the light was real. This revelation lit a spark of hope in me, and though I could not stand, typo, I managed to get to my knees, and I began to crawl. And there ends Book 1. If you want Book 2, you gotta make me some more tools. You can read mine? Okay, sure, I'll read yours, Mama Jama. I don't want to pry. A Day in the Life? Oh, what we got here? Glider skill. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my, what is this? Hello? Oh, hi. Oh, I was just kind of hanging with it down on the side there. Oh my gosh! Artie! I love you, Artie. I love Artie. Incredible. Can't do this in Minecraft. Huh? Look at that. Look at that, newcomers. I'm gonna read Mama Jama's story, A Day in the Life. And then we'll go check out Jeremy Beber's base. There's a name for the smell of rain. It is petrichor. That is the permeating scent of my little homestead. Petrichor. Sweet, rich soil mixed with the fresh tartness of rain. Daily chores occupy my time accompanied by the scent. Clear the stones, petrichor. Hoe the field, petrichor. Fell some willows, petrichor. Maybe this is just my fancy way of saying it rains a lot here. My boots are soggy. I leave wet footprints in my cellar. I'm living out of the cellar, surrounded by my stores. The winters aren't harsh here, but stockpiles of grain and root vegetables fill my belly and set me at ease. When I first settled this little valley, I spent a lean month grazing off of wild rhubarb and honeysuckle berries. This is a true story, isn't it? In the heat of summer, nothing used to hit the spot like a rhubarb crumble, but I doubt I will want one this summer. The fields are coming along, turnips, carrots, and soybeans are already in the cellar. The sunflowers aren't far behind, their heads are beginning to hang heavy. I will have to keep an eye so the birds don't get to them before I can. My animals are doing well too. I lost a little brown hen. She made it into the cooking pot, but I worry a bit. I'm not sure what killed her. Until the white hen hatches her chicks, I need to make sure the fox or snake or God's forbid disease doesn't wreck my tiny flock. She's brooding, so hopefully soon the peep of chicks will join the smell of rain. The sow is pregnant. I know I should cull one of the boars, but I'm afraid. They're so strong. The actual house is coming along nicely. Each evening I spread more mud and straw over the willow wands I've woven together. Luckily there's limestone in abundance here, or I would have to bear with the mud brown walls, but the whitewash cleans them up nicely. I've been hacking rough shingles to make a shake roof. As much as I love the smell of rain, I'm beginning to fear I shall mold away with the constant damp. A roof will go a long way to increasing my comfort. I have enough copper to pound out a bathtub, but I'm waiting for the roof first. What is the use of a nice soak in the suds when I will be immediately cold and wet again afterwards? I've avoided writing about the elephant in the room, so to speak. The rift still lingers, I think is hopefully that what that's supposed to say. Occasionally sending monsters out. They are shaggy little beasts, cowardly but aggressive. I usually have a moment's notice before I see them, because they smell of iron and rust. A few pokes from the spear and they expire, but they swing their long arms with surprising strength. I've taken to growing healing herbs next to the flax. I do not know what is causing this hole in reality or how to get rid of it. Perhaps I should wall it off. It is right smack dab in the middle of the smithy. I don't want to shift the anvil again. It took me hours to schlep it up the hill to its current configuration. I have enough ore now to make a lantern. Maybe the light will scare off the little beasties. I will need to trade for some wax from town, though. I'm such a greenhorn, I'm shy to expose my lack of skills to the old-timers. Aww. They are nice enough folk, always willing to help out. But I dislike handouts. I didn't move here to sponge off the locals, but to carve out a peaceful, self-sufficient existence. I should figure out what they need that the sweat of my brow can supply. Then I can trade without embarrassment or debt. One of the locals likes hearing our stories and will give an ingot or two of iron for them. I hope it helps pass one of the long nights. That was lovely! Bye, Richard Hendricks. I knew it have went. Yes. Awesome. I know me. This is gonna be like 15 minutes, okay? That was a lovely little story, Mama Jama. I like that. Alright, I said we were gonna look at Jerem Beber's spot. So, remind me again, was that another get up, stand up, Brigson? You trying to make me stand up out of my chair? You all better join me. Get up, stand up, do a big stretch if you can. It does feel pretty good, gotta admit. Alright. I need directions. Where are we going? Let's go check it out. I do love showing off everyone's bases on the server. But I don't know where everyone is. Pretty sure we're following this road. Excuse me, little hair. Should be safe from wolves and bears now because we got Sammy, our night watchman, keeping them from spawning. Are you along the road? Did not. Jerem Beber did not leave. Oh, here we go. Ooh, fancy staircase. This is a good start right here. Look at this. Oh, I like it. It also makes you do a little wiggle as you walk up. Oh, this is nice. And you've got chests and stuff already. Chests require metal parts now, so you have made some progress. Oh, and you got a fruit press, very important. Lime water making leather. A little hidden chest up there. You get your oven. I like how you put it into the fireplace there. It's nice. You get a cellar down here, or just a mine. Oh no, you got proper rest of your base down here. My goodness, you're making good progress. Oh, you shared a screenshot of this, and now I have context. This is lovely. I like this. Beautiful view outside. Do you have any doors to go out there? Or do you have to like... Oh, here's a door. Here's a door. I found it. Little garden. By the way, Jerem Beber, Just so you know, hares will spawn anywhere where there's grass growing like this on grass blocks. Grass growing on fields is fine, but grass growing on grass blocks can spawn hares. So you can get hares spawning in here that will come and eat your crops. So you might want to put an extra fence around them or replace the grass with something that won't grow tall grass, just so that you don't lose your crops. We would hate for that to happen. This is really nice. I love it. It's a nice start. I love all the creative ideas people come up with for their bases. I'm not a great builder. I should go show off my base. It's not much. Maybe I can... How much time we got? We got 15 minutes, actually. That didn't take too long. Very nice work, German Pepper. We'll come in, we'll definitely check out updates on your castle project as well. Usually on the streams, at least once every couple weeks, if not every week. I try to do the rounds and see everyone's progress in their bases, because we got some incredible builders in here. And I need them, because I am not one of them. So I need other people's building skills to make my server nice. How were the herbal breads and muffins, by the way, folks? Were they helpful? Go to my... This is Lotheg's starter house. Gorgeous. Worked well? Okay, good. Oh, I'm glad. I put a lot of time into making those, but I figured they would be useful. So down in this area, that's my house. We got our chicken coop here that I built. I've been making fancy style. Don't you even. How dare you, you little fox. No. You okay in here, ladies? And one gentleman. Alright, they seem okay. I'm sorry about that, fox. I gotta feed you, huh? Gotta feed you so I can get some eggs. Can you step away from the door, please? I need you to stay inside. So I followed that same model to build a bigger barn for the sheeps. Which I've been trying to breed. Okay, you're pregnant. I haven't been able to play much because I am spending all of my vintage story time. Oh, good. I think everybody's pregnant. Give them a little skylight. It's not safe to have them open to the sky because then bears can spawn in here. And we don't want bears. But once they have their babies, they will start giving milk, and I can turn that milk into cheese. I actually have my first 2 wheels of cheese. This is my little house. I'll go in the front door. My straw babies. This whole area out here is all kind of temporary. I'm going to rip it out and make a little garden. This is my basil that I used for that super overpowered healing bread. There's my... It's not much, but you know, I'm getting a little better at this, I think, over time. So here's my storage room, where I got all my junk, all my tools, most of which are like old and broken, and I should probably just get rid of them. A little bed nook over here. This is where you charge your rust stones. And this is my kitchen. I am sort of the server cook. I'm the chef. I bake lots of muffins. I can make a batch of muffins, I think. Now I'm prepared to craft a cheese bicycle. Yes, I have exactly enough. So in my cupboard down here, we got... Actually, don't need the rest of these now. I'll eat that one. First 2 wheels of cheese are done. It's exciting. When I logged on here earlier to get ready for the stream, most of my food had spoiled because people have been playing a lot and I have been recording in a single player world, so I haven't come down here. Oh, and I've got my deep storage down here. So I've got crates of grain and crates of vegetables, and these will all last a really long time. So, there's that. Still have some kind of like metal crafting stuff over here that don't have a proper metal crafting area. I just go over to the metalsmithing building that Lotheg built. These are the cloudberries. These are really super overpowered, but they rot really fast. So you want to turn them into candy. Then they last longer, and then you bake them into muffins, they last even longer. And then they're delicious. I think that's pretty much it for my little basey area here. Well, I can bake some muffins. I don't think I have enough candy. Gosh, I got so much junk in here. Actually, you know what? I might not have any Drury Lane sign by my house. Did harvest some cloudberries and basil from your garden. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Please help yourselves, folks. I'm not logging in very often now because, again, I'm recording the next big video, so... As a matter of fact, look, I was gone for so long. Look, my milk is spoiled, my wild yeast is spoiled. The olive oil will last a while, but... Bone broth will last a while. But yeah, most of my stuff had rotted, basically. The good news from that is, I'm making compost from that, which I can use to make better soil. I don't think I actually have the time or the ingredients, given how much stuff has spoiled, to make muffins right now. What can I make? Sunflower flour. I can use bone broth, because that hasn't spoiled yet. I think one of the milks... This one hasn't spoiled yet. We can use milk, oil. Got more olive oil over here. And, well, the yeast is spoiled. I guess I can't use that. I'll have to make some new from scratch. What we can do is... I have an automated way for doing this in another building, but... Take that out after. We can make some dough. I can make a few... Remember, Beber, and you've been playing a lot? That's fine. It's not a complaint. I'm really, really glad the server is so popular at the moment. So many people are playing and having fun. It's great. It makes me sad when the server gets kind of dead. So then we can take this dough, and to add more nutrition to it, stick these up here. We can put some herbs in it, or some fruit. Why don't I make some fruit bread? We can put 5 stacks, so 5 times 4, someone help me with numbers, 20, yes? 20 cloudberries. I can mix this with other types of fruit as well, but, oops. There we go, it's fine. We've got automated setup in, wake up at 11, play till 23, oh my goodness. I wish I had the time to do that. You have fun, you do it. Nothing to apologize for there. Could also make some muffins, actually. Gotta heat up the oven. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of torches. Oh my gosh. I have to clear out my inventory after. I need eggs for muffins. Let's go grab some from the chickens since the ones I had have all rotted away. Leave that corpse there to send a message to the other foxes. Not healthy, don't care. Yeah, it's... Oh, hi, Brickton. I probably have stuff of yours to give back, don't I? I brought your armor to your base, by the way. I left it there. Need four egg. No, there's no more milk. We'll use bone broth. And oil. And we'll make some muffins too. Why not? Just chilling. Got some new glasses. Very fancy. That. Oil. Was that heated up? Do that. Put that in the oven. I need a bowl to crack the eggs into. This is modded, by the way. I feel I should clarify for any newcomers. There is some nice cooking in the base game, but not quite this involved. How do you add stuff like oil and yeast to bread? I'm showing you right now. You get it in a bottle or a bowl or something, and you put it in a mixing bowl with the flour. We'll get 4 soft dough here. . my jug, take that oil out. Oh, I reached level 9 in the survival skill. So I'm gonna need, again... I'll just make cloudberry muffins. There we go, perfect, 20. We gotta keep an eye on this or it will burn. It's part baked already. Normally I would put candied fruit in these, which has much more nutrition, but we don't have the time for that, so... It is that simple, yep. Just need a mixing bowl. And you can power a mixing bowl, you can make a powered mixing bowl and hook it up to a... You can actually watch the bread rise in the oven. We'll watch the muffins rise. There's fruit bread. The muffin dough in there. I'll turn the HUD off for a sec and just... I love watching them rise. I love the fact that you can watch them rise. How do you candy fruit? Candy fruit is more involved. So first you need 2 stacks of fruit. Juice them. And then you take the juice, that'll make 40 units of juice. You take the 40 units of juice and you put it in a saucepan or a cauldron on a fire. And you have to boil it until it becomes syrup. 4 parts juice become 1 part syrup. So 2 stacks of fruit juiced will become 10 liters of syrup. 10 liters of syrup is enough for 100 candy. So you need 0.1 liter of syrup per 1 fruit, and then you put them in the cauldron together. So you can do a maximum of like 50 at a time. So you put 5 liters in, and then 50 of the fruit, and then you boil it again, and they will boil into candy. Sometimes there's a bug where like the arrow doesn't fill in. It's a bug that the mod developer is working on. But if the temperature of the fruit goes up when you put the fuel in, it's working. So, how we doing? 2%. Look at him. I love it. It's not that hard. It takes a long time, though, and a lot of fuel. Because boiling stuff takes ages. It's worth it, though. Then you take the candy and put them in the muffins instead of the fresh fruit, and you'll get super overpowered muffins, which is what we were just eating. And then if you want to go even crazier with it, and boy do we. Oh, those are fully baked. So if you have sweet bread or muffins, so with fruit in them, the next thing you can do is... Oh, do I have any syrup? I might not have any syrup. I may have used all of my syrup. I think I used all of my syrup. That's flax oil. Way too much candied berries lying around. Birch syrup. All right, we can use birch syrup. If you want to put a little added touch onto them, you can then put any kind of syrup. You can use birch syrup or maple syrup from trees, or you can use fruit syrup from any kind of fruit, and you can put them on. And if you compare the nutrition, 600 fruit, 5.1 HP, 140 grain, 60 vegetable, 15 dairy. 696 fruit, 6.1 HP, and I think the rest is the same. So it just adds a little bit of, just that little added dash of extra nutrition on there. Or honey, yes, honey also works. Thank you, Mephastrus. Good point. And yeah, brown coal is good for boiling stuff. And it's easy to get, or you can just use charcoal if you have a ton of charcoal. You can also just use peat or firewood, but you just have to put it in a lot more often because it doesn't burn for as long. We're making muffins, and you get sticky hands when you eat them, and that is the best part. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So there we go. I managed to bake those back. Some syrup-covered muffins, and some syrup-covered fruit bread. And I don't need these. I'm going to put them on my shelf. But yeah, to anyone who's on the server who's watching this, if you're ever desperate for food, feel free to help yourself to my stores and stuff, and if you want to give me something in return, you don't have to. If you don't have anything, it's fine. But I know some people prefer to not feel like they're taking handouts, as we read a book about earlier today. Actually, you know what? I can feed these to the pigs. It is dark out. I already had a lantern. Dang it. I have some pigs corralled. I haven't built a barn for them yet. But they will. Still have calm. We have medium rift weather. We might see some drifters. I think I've lost track of about 5 different sentences that I started and didn't finish. I'm so sorry, folks. Yeah, if you're looking for something that I need that you wanna provide to me, I'm happy to provide food to folks. There you go. Enjoy. I could use generally stuff to make lanterns or just lanterns. Oh, bye, Brickton. Thank you so much for all your help, for real. And yes, I have a glider schematic. We'll make some copies of that, so everyone can make a glider. And yeah, I gotta sort through all this stuff, and we'll distribute to whoever. I think that's the end of the stream. And one last get up, stand up. Please deposit some cloudberry seeds. I'll tell you what I'll do, because I probably won't get back on here for a while, because now the stream is done, I'm gonna go back to recording for the next big video, because it takes a lot of time. Here's what we'll do. Get a nice even number. What's this? Oh, copper. I will put these in the chest at the teleporter, okay? You can come grab them when you're ready. Those will be for you. Yeah, the main thing that I need help with right now is just lighting up spawn. So if anyone's got molybdenum ingots, nuggets, plates, ready-made lanterns, I have tons of candles and I can make lots more candles. That's not a problem. But I need the metal. I haven't been really mining or doing anything like that. So I'll put half in the noob chest here, half in the vessel here. So you can grab as many of those as you want. Those are for you. If you want to give some to someone else, that's also fine. And that's the end of the stream. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much to everyone who came on the raid and stuck around. I know there's always a big influx, and then a lot of people are like, I was only here to watch Jam, and then I'm gonna leave, which is fair. A lot of times, if I'm watching someone and they raid someone, I also am just like, yeah, I was actually done watching, so I'm gonna leave. But a good number of you apparently were interested enough in this to stick around and hang out, and that was very kind of you, and I'm really glad to have you here. So thanks for that. I'm gonna... Wrong button. I'm gonna sit down, hanging out, just jamming my lantern right into the floor, directly into the floor. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to hang out again, I do this every Sunday, starting at about 2 hours ago, whatever that is in your time zone. I know people are all over the dang world. I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm very tired. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful week. And I hope I'll see you next week. Oh, you know, one last thing before I forget, we'll do my links. If you want to see more stuff from me, including some more polished and less chaotic things, this is my YouTube channel. I have a public Discord. Everyone's welcome to join in. If you want to sign up to my Patreon and you have spare money and you want to play with us or whatever, that's awesome. But you don't have to. If you can't or if you just don't want to, that's fine. Still would be happy to have you come and join our community. It's really nice. Everybody's really nice. And we enforce that. So... bye. I don't have to thank you. Hold on, let me try that again. Ready? Bye.
The stream may be over, but I can still hear you.